Hi, I'm Enchanting Nubian Net. Welcome back. And if you're viewing my channel for the first time, welcome. Everyone, be very cautious of your surroundings and the people you keep company with. Sadly, I'm bringing a news story about another tragic mass unaliving occurred in Birmingham, Alabama, specifically in the Five Points South Entertainment District, which is a popular nightlife area. On the night of September 21st, weapons fired erupted just after 11 p.m., unaliving 4 individuals and injuring 17 others. And there are 5 people still in the hospital right now. That's a crowd of people who were just socializing together after a turned-up club experience, just feeling good and having a relaxing time. It's so unfortunate, the amount of individuals and families that are traumatized now. Because of this recent experience, this loss, their loved ones were snatched from the physical realm. The victims who lost their lives were identified as Anitra Holloman, 21 years old, Taj Booker, 27 years old, Carlos McCain, 27 as well, and Roderick Patterson Jr., 26 years old. This mass unaliving occurred outside Hush. It's a hookah lounge. And according to news media reports, Hush is where multiple suspects opened fire, possibly using automatic weapons. Now, investigators believe the attack was targeted, possibly part of a planned hit against one of the victims, while many others were caught in the crossfire. Police have recovered over, listen to this, 100 shell casings from the scene, and they suspect machine weapon conversion devices were used by the suspects. Presently, no one has been arrested yet, but local authorities are working with the FBI and ATF to track down those individuals responsible.
Are still searching for the suspects behind a deadly mass shooting Saturday night. 4 people were killed and 17 injured outside a popular night spot. Officials are offering a $100,000 reward for any information leading to their arrest. CBS News correspondent Christian Benavides is joining me now from Birmingham with the latest on this case. So, Christian, clearly police are ramping up their efforts to find the suspects. That's quite a hefty reward. What else is going on?
Anne-Marie, good morning, and I should mention that $100,000 reward, $50,000 of that comes from the local Crime Stoppers, and that's the most that they've ever offered for information on a case. We saw that ATF was out here yesterday. They were using canines, they used drones as they searched for evidence. But the search for the suspects in this case continues. Let's sort of recap what happened here. The individuals, the suspects, the shooters are believed to have pulled up right in front of this hookah lounge and jumped out of a vehicle, opened fire on a crowd of about 150 people that were here. Now, they were targeting a specific person. They believe, officials say that they were targeting at least one person, perhaps 1 to 2 people who were here. And yet, because of the type of weapon that they had, they indiscriminately shot into a crowd and ended up striking 21 people in all. We know that 5 people still remain in the hospital. Officials say that at least some of them are fighting for their lives. At this point, that reward is key to being able to find the suspects, hopefully get some information from the public to find the suspects. But you've got multiple agencies that are working on this, and they're searching for the shooters. They're looking through surveillance images. This is a bustling nightlife district, and so you've got a lot of surveillance cameras around here. Officials, no doubt, looking at that, trying to figure out where that vehicle came from and who was inside that vehicle.
Indeed, Christian, and I know you spoke to the mother of one of the victims who died in the shooting. I can't imagine what that conversation was like.
Right, the mother of Anitra Holloman telling us that her daughter, that she was the youngest one killed here, just 21, telling me that, she wouldn't often go out with friends because she had a 1-year-old baby. So she often would just stay at home to take care of her baby. She was also in college. She was studying to become a teacher. And this was a rare night out for her that ended her life.
Law enforcement is also offering up to $100,000 in rewards for tips to solve this case, and $50,000 of this funding was provided by local police. Now this just shows how aggressive police are to find these perpetrators. The incident has drawn attention to the growing the repeated issue of weapon violence in the city and all around our country. The Birmingham Mayor Randall Woodfin and Representative Terry Sewell have called for stronger weapon control measures in response to this tragedy and others. And it saddens me when lives are cut so short, so abruptly. All 4 of them were under the age of 30 years old. Entire destinies are left unfinished, as like they were stories that would never reach their final chapter. And my condolences to all of the victims' families and loved ones. Although they are no longer with us, the impact of their existence, even though it's so brief, still remains a legacy in memories, the love and the lives that they touched while they were here. And the youngest victim, Anitra Holloman's mother, made a touching statement. She shared that her daughter really goes out because 1, she has a 1-year-old child at home, and 2, she was studying to become a teacher. The night Anitra Holloman goes out to socialize, this happens. It's so sorrowful. We just never know the day or the hour. So their loved ones must remember that spirit always lives on. And I hope that those suspects are caught extremely soon. Look at how many lives are affected by this one event. Please drop your comments and remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks a million and stay safe wherever you are.